A review on Angelfall by Susan E. This book was $1.99 on Kindle when I got it, and apparently only 99 cents earlier in 2011, so it won't hurt to go get it, which I highly recommend you do. So this book, where do I start? The only reason I picked up this book, or possibly even knew about it, was because of Goodreads. It seemed to have a large following, especially of 5-star fanboys. I didn't have high expectations for this book to begin with, mostly because it was self-published. I'm not saying that all self-published books are bad. Heck, I read Smashwood's books all the time. But it was that usually when one hears the word self-published, it sounds more than a bit sketchy, like fan fiction. That is why I was completely blown away by Angelfall by Susan E. Angelfall is about a teenage girl named Penryn who is 6 weeks into an apocalypse that has completely ravaged her world. The apocalypse was onset by angels who had come down to create chaos. While Penryn is on her last legs, her crippled sister, Paige, and her schizo mother don't really help her situation. In an unfortunate turn of events, Paige is stolen by an angel out of spite. Penryn goes on this completely badass journey to rescue Paige. The love interest of the book, Raphael, also an angel, tags along because Penryn saved his wings when he had them cut off, so they owe each other. Now, in books, when two characters are thrust together by circumstance, it's almost unbelievable. Most of the time. For some reason, I was expecting Penryn to completely forget that she hated angels and go all smooth on Raphael because he's hot. She didn't. And you know what? That's reasonable, and I like Penryn from the start. Not only that, but the romance between the two is on the back burner. It's not like love at first sight, but more like a bonding that occurs by mutual needs. For that, Susan E. can play out romantic tension, setting you and I on edge, coercing us to keep reading. The woman is smart, and I could see in the writing. For instance, some awesome quotes from the book. I've never killed anyone before. What frightens me isn't that I'm killing someone. What frightens me is how easy it is. My friends call me Wrath, says Raphael. My enemies call me Please Have Mercy. What's your name, soldier boy? Just to say a few. Perhaps the only problem with this book is the time frame. The end of the world happened 6 weeks before this book took place. 6 weeks? Countries have been at war for longer than that. Furthermore, a military apparently gunned down Archangel Gabriel. If we can do that, who said all 7 billion of us thought the apocalypse was upon us after not even 2 months? Also, Penryn is not precisely a 2D character, but she does have some rounding out to do, as do the other characters. The actions were predictable in some cases, especially for the abundant archetypes littering these pages. All in all, a great YA book which you must read.